Welcome everybody here to some more of this playthrough of Phoenix Wright Attorney Trilogy. Obviously we're doing the first game still. And welcome in Ironhead, case 5 day 1 continues? No, actually we're going into the trial in this episode. Because I'd like to try to get through a full day of cases before I does the trial and get too close to a save point. Colette will be out in a minute, I hope. She went in the bedroom and locked herself in again. So I'll get her out now in a minute. Well, Kitty's here. Hey, Bragg, welcome into the stream. Hey, Kitty, and you're welcome as well to the stream. So today's Fun Fancy video was about 40 odd, 50 minutes. It's your average blanket length. Only because of the fact it was the pagoda tower, and glad to be here. I'm glad you're here, Kitty. The pagoda tower, and well, it needed to be done. I probably could have got it done shorter if I knew what the hell I was doing in the last boss, but you know what? Got the job done at the end. Mario Party continues tomorrow. We actually begin Luigi's engine room in that one. Watch that Final Fantasy 7 tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably one of the only times you see it be that length, unless it's like the ending with the credits. Other than that, you might not. It was a fun area. Yeah, it was. It's done now, so I gotta keep on going. I figured out probably a couple weeks before I finish the first disc in that one. It seems like people are enjoying the shenanigans in the Mario Party videos. Well, that was done last year and this year, so everyone should be enjoying it. There's fun the VODs from all that. So Mario Party 2 will be going up right directly after that. It's if I finish a playthrough on for the side projects, we'll finish the playthrough on Steam, my stream. Steam, yeah. If I finish the playthrough on stream, because my English isn't good right now, then then it'll all go up. So, Shining Force and Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky are two games that you will probably see going up. As for the Much Games Monday's projects, I gotta edit the next session, which, if I'm right, is probably session 5. And currently, I got 14 sessions downloaded of that one. So, and I think I've gotten into 20 sessions in that one. Now that's including the failed attempt at the perfect run. That's just for 20, give or take. As for Monday, this coming Monday, hey Anubis, welcome in. This coming Monday actually begins some more Star Fox 64. It actually does that. So Star Fox 64 is going to begin, and actually I do have to see something. Is it on this? You know what? I'll check it out after, because I'm pretty sure it's on NSO. And what I'm going to be doing now, because I got to think of how I'm going to do it. That could be one session, it could be 2. Probably 2 tops. Oh, Star Fox 64, that's what game it is. I just need to see if it was in that one. Because there's no way I'm emulating it. I don't even have Project 64 emulator. Not that I want it, to be honest with you. If I could do it off of the Switch, because I think it is on the Switch. Like, I know Star Fox 2 is on the Switch, I know Star Fox is on the Switch. From the Super Nintendo NSO. I'm thinking it is. I'm guessing you guys are going to check it out. In the meantime, I'm on the Legend of Heroes Chosen in the Sky for Tuesday. I'm thinking that could be the last session. If it's not, it's pretty well close. Shining Force, it will be the last session coming up after that. Then I'm gonna go on to What the Golf for a session of that. It is on Nintendo Switch Online. Okay, that's what I thought. Wait, Star Fox 54? Oh, why do they always gotta go with the cheap knockoffs? I heard it's not even Fox in that game. I heard it was Fax. Damn you, Star Fox! Alright, so Colette just texted up. I'm coming! Like, I'd like to know when. What decade? Let me text back a teaser. Here we go. Oh, there's already chaos already. Oh! One I'm thinking of it too. So Kitty redeemed for me to do, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Kitty, it will not be the GameCube version, the original GameCube version. I don't know if Frank even has a copy of that game, to be honest with you, because I think he did get it at one point. And that's a hard one to get. Like, I had it years ago, and I made a terrible decision to get rid of it, and I regret it. But seeing how it's going to be coming out on Nintendo Switch, I can get one of two options. I can get a physical copy and never sell it, pretty much like Luigi's Mansion, or I can do a digital copy for the Switch. Depending on which way I go, it won't matter on that one. But that will be done from the Switch. That's the first I will be doing right after this Mario Party. Now, where Mario Party will fit my plans is another story. Like, Jesus, I got like 30 plus games now in queue. And the queue for the 30 plus games. Let's see. Future Stream Projects. Here we go. Like, there is Mario Golf Super Rush. I still got to get a copy of that. Yoshi Story is another one. At some point, I'll have to do. Four Swords Adventures, Final Fantasy 1, Sonic Battle. Although Sonic Battle is going to be like a button masher for me at this point. So I still got a lot to look at. Super Mario 64 is probably not going to be my funnest one. No, my luck, you'll want me to get all 120 stars, and good luck to me. Day 2 of the trial, by the way.
Day 2 trial?
Yeah. So getting on with it. I know. She's already confessed to the murder.
Yeah.
Switch Online. I know Yoshi Story's on Nintendo Switch Online. That's where I'll be playing it.
What?
Garfield Kart. I gotta see if I can find a copy of that one. That'll be an interesting versus with Colette. Super Mario Odyssey. I know where I can get a copy of that one, I believe. Then I'm gonna have to go and try to find the other two of Luigi's Mansion games. 70 stars will be okay. Yeah, I've already done it on my YouTube channel. Believe it or not. So, it'll be more interesting if I challenge myself to go for 120 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you.
I mean, okay. And there's the other little thing.
What?
Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I know you have it, but so's my nephew, too, if I need a worst case scenario.
Okay. So, you said that we're in...
Hey, look at the TV screen.
What's it called?
Look at the TV screen.
Rise from the Ashes, is it?
Yeah.
Day 2 trial?
Yep. So,
ladder or something, isn't it?
as always is. So a lot of
Okay,
these
day
are going to be
2
interesting
trial.
to see anyway. So Colette, did you have your coffee today? Oh yeah, don't worry. She just got a pumpkin spice creamer.
Ah!
Let that settle in.
Okay, hold on.
Pumpkin spice
Latte.
creamer. How many cups today? Not enough.
Trial former? Day 2 trial former or
Yes.
trial letter?
Yeah. Trial former.
Ugh. Okay, well, I'm just wondering.
Alright, let's get started now while she's trying to set up on that one.
John. Okay. What
So
the
February 23rd,
fuck?
9:34 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Oh, look at that.
Okay. How did the investigation go, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas.
Looks like a military or something. Huh. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
You about to go for your third? Oh, I should tell you a story from work on this one too. Oh, there's one of the guys at work that he always gets a coffee from Tim Hortons up here in Canada. Anyway, not the word of a lie, someone else does the same thing, laid it down in one specific area. This other guy, he always just all over the place, so we'll find it around someday, probably like another 6 months. Anyway, he sees it, shakes it, sniffs it. Yep, it's mine. Here it was the guy that originally laid it there. Couldn't find it. We all had a good laugh.
Huh. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis! Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yeah, get out of this trial now while you still can. I'm sure Bella's relaxed somewhere. Yeah, probably in the kitchen. Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
She has big boobs. I mean, you're not a defense attorney.
Oh. Huh. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, just put my back against the wall like everyone else.
She looks very decorated.
My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Well, you're not a Fae, but I guess you'll do, Miss Sky. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Oh, you got water there too, right?
I got my drink.
Okay. You're probably gonna need it. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Where I got a lot of talking progress.
You're getting more of it lately. The prosecution's ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in their courtroom since his trial. Finally, back to Phoenix versus Miles. Yep. I hope that personal feelings will not be part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Huh? I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me may say. The judgment...
Hey, streamer, cast hydrate.
Already?
Already!
Kitty?
Nope.
No.
Anubis. Thank you, Anubis. Oh, it's for you, apparently.
Thank you.
You might want to congratulate him, too. He just recently hit affiliate.
Oh, well, congratulations! Anubis. There's like an Egyptian god type thing or something?
Yeah, he's also local.
Nice. What part?
He can fill that in.
What?
He can fill that in.
Oh,
The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. CBS.
nice.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Well, we should do something with.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office a lot.
Wow! He's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
You're not really going to be helpful. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
Uh-huh.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
You extremely read about the mythology, plus Anubis is the Egyptian god of the dead, if I'm not mistaken. The prosecution calls his first witness.
Now, Osiris is like that too. The guy like with the and
Oh,
stuff.
this is Osiris.
What?
That was Osiris
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. Miss Angel Starr to the
Well.
stand. The cough-up queen?
Uh,
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
you ordered a caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar. I've never eaten caviar before.
George is really wolfing it down.
Ah, and for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession?
Ah, and you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Not to mention protector of graves. Damn it, Judge, for eating like that on the job.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
Can we just get her name? Yeah, I've even coughed up on words at this point.
This is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts.
Or silt Anubis. Okay, yeah. For you.
I always thought caviar would be like pickled tapioca.
Tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name, profession, now.
Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I found myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well. Witness, please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up! Oh my god!
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, as you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Huh. What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Okay.
Huh. I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Call that hijacking the stream? Maybe a little bit.
Ah! How am I hijacking?
I don't know.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for the visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor space, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
How can our floor plans add to the court record?
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
If you're a former detective and no longer with the police force, I don't think that's legal. Maybe it is in some aspect of vigilantism, but this is a video game, so we're not going to count vigilante.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright.
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give him your worst, Miss Starr.
Face palm here. Wait, are they talking about me? Oh, God. Okay, let's start with the pressing.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come.
Oh, wait, this is the actual testimony.
Hey, I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
As you can see,
Wait!
there is no room for doubt. What?
That sounds a little bit weird. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it does sound fishy testimony. We already know that.
Yeah.
We're going to go through it all anyway.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So how does it feel to be utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
She's not helping very much.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Yeah, you may want to press on the first statement there.
You think?
Yeah. Well, you could press on all of them if you want.
I'm going to press on the first one right away anyway. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet, their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
Oh yeah, you're really happy about that one, Edgeworth.
You think,
Lunch
ta-da!
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. I wonder if she's the one that did it.
Inconvenient evidence is more like convenient.
Telling off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
That still sounds suspicious.
Uh-huh. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I have found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired?
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox
Yeah.
to my boyfriend.
You don't even have to say that part. What if something you don't necessarily have to say until I press?
Okay.
This boyfriend. He's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
How many boyfriends do you have?
That boyfriend? You have several.
She's a slut.
Wow.
Huh.
Ouch, Miles, you better have a burn heal. Wrong
Yes,
Pokemon.
this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend.
This sounds like a you-know-what to me.
Yeah. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
Bow chicka wow wow.
I'll stick to the lunch with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying.
Oh my god!
The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign. She wants the H word. Yep. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Okay. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a
Premonition.
premonition? Thank you. Premonition of the murder?
It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, just wait now. Halloween's just around the corner.
Huh.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective?
Yes. Well, he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Then I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match.
What is it with this episode of burning people?
I like this episode. This is funny. In any case, there's in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Yeah, press that one.
Oh, obviously. By garish her, you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
What an odd case this is.
Yeah, as if the other three weren't odd.
But did
Unless
this
you
statement?
saw-
You know, like when you need to, well, you know.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away.
Ooh, I'm not so sure about that one.
I'm certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Oh, you already sounded like mine at this point. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter! Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
Yep, I can see where this is going.
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph. You took this.
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap! I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness. Why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Which one is this one?
I guess it's that one.
Probably.
Well, this is certainly the defendant.
The moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Starr. Crime photo added to the court record. Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
But she wasn't in that photo.
No, not in that photo.
Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying.
Well, I see the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all.
Yes. That's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg from my egg salad surprise set.
You can't testify as the ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor?
So, the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Woman's.
Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime.
Right?
You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
Their defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
Yeah, but you took a photo. Too late?
Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Mrs. Starr's testimony is flawless.
This is why we gotta go look for the clues. Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that!
Hey, you're helping!
Haha.
Okay, so the only idea like this would come.
That one.
Yeah, this is what I'm not gonna press
You
on
need
it.
to present. I think you need to when you get next to the garnished car type thing, you know.
Yeah,
But present the crime photo to the statement the chief
that's what
prosecutor
I'm
was
about
holding a
to
knife in her
do.
right hand.
So, hey, MBJK, what's up? It's the lunch lady. Yeah, lunch lady Doris.
Yeah, present. No, not that one.
I
The
know which
next
photo.
statement.
This one.
Yeah, but next statement.
Are you talking
with the
about
right
this
hand.
statement here?
Yes. Present that photo to
Ah.
her. Because it didn't look like she was carrying a knife in her hand.
Why are all these girls hot as fuck? Well, yeah, it's always the person that designs them.
Yeah.
Let's just be fair on that one.
And who was that?
MBJK.
Oh. Well, he have not seen me, now have he?
And
I
you
blow all
witnessed
of them out of
this?
the water.
You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife.
As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch.
But, isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then, why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
That had to be...
That had to be the weakest objection I've ever heard, Edgeworth. Yet, it's still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that?
Blood splatter.
Huh?
See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat?
But it's a black and white photograph.
Yes. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem. Except you.
Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
Mr. Edgeworth's the best proto man ever. Yeah, MVJK is going to use it instead. You got a better idea? Ooh. I could raise the objection. If I say no problem, I'm really sure that I should object to this one because...
Okay, so, well, I mean, with the lunchbox type thing, you know, so it's like choose no problem, first love lunchbox received, you know, so. Present crime photo to the statement. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife on her right hand. And then choose objection. Present Edward's knife to the statement. The murder was planned. Like one is, you know.
So you're telling me to say no
objection.
problem?
What?
Let me see what you got going on there. One. So I should say no problem.
That's what it says. First, and then it's like objection, then too.
I know.
Well, so first, okay, so choose.
You gonna take it like a bitch?
Present crime photo to the statement. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. So choose objection.
Now that you mention it, I see no problem here. Other than myself.
Mr. Wright, you can't just let him walk all over you. That's just sad. Feeling sad, Mr. Wright? Perhaps a bittersweet first love lunchbox is in order.
Well, that was a waste of time. Let's continue with the testimony.
Perhaps I should dig a little deeper. Alright.
No. Present crime photo to the statement the chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then choose objection. And present Edward's knife to the statement the murder was planned.
In other words, the knife itself.
Not yet. That photo again.
Are you talking about this one? And that statement?
Yes.
Okay.
Crime file.
And you witnessed this? You shot this guy stabbed the victim with a knife.
As if I would have said, yes. I swear I might find a 7 square lunch.
Why is it we're going over this one again?
Okay, well,
Because we've already been through this again.
because I didn't see where it said like if it was like it was planned. The rubber gloves prove it.
Why is this guy not holding a knife? I mean, we already seen this part.
Yeah, Mr. Red. What do you mean, Mr. Red?
It's taken after the stabbing. We've already been through this.
And how can you tell that? Blood spider.
Yeah. It's dark crimson stains. We've already seen this part.
Yes. No problem, except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and
Yeah,
take
see, I
different
told
views?
you. We've already been through this.
Okay, come on. Ah, you got a better idea? Yeah, objection.
So you already stated no problem for sending an object. Okay.
Objection, yeah. Present Edward's knife to the statement the murder was planned when
Okay.
they say the rubber gloves prove it.
Wait. That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies.
That's it?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder.
Premeditated? How do you know?
Look
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Rug! I was like, hey, what are we doing here?
These gloves do seem to be a telltale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The murderer was planned. Okay, that one. The rubber gloves prove it. So, present Edward's knife.
Okay, but anyway, we'll go with it. Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edward's trunk.
Indeed, it is my knife.
It looks awfully calm for having some of his shit that's, you know.
I know. Hey, yeah, you know, we can always say that. Blah, 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 blah. Mommy, the prosecutors are bad people. The defense has a request. We ask that witnesses provide an accurate testimony.
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
It seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon.
Oh,
Oh, she's sweating. Think you just got her. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
oh!
Order, order, order!
Hey, now the tide has turned in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
Not necessarily. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah! The prosecution can care less if it's premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That's the only thing that the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now? But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Well, we're not underestimating them, but they're proving your holes. Really now?